Welcome back to Debatable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, John L. Ace Esquire, Knight of the Queen's Republic and the Old Republic.
Wow.
Congrats, dude.
Both of the republics.
They just keep knighting me, man. I tell you what, you gonna keep knighting me? I'll keep taking it.
You're gonna knight you back.
I'm gonna keep taking it. Joining me today are my two amazing guests from the emo punk band RGV. I have Mr. Andy Cortez.
What's up, guys?
How are you
Hey,
doing
what's
today?
going on?
And then, of course, to his right, I think a reject from the Beastie Boys. I don't understand.
Oh,
what's
I'm
going
Barrett
on.
from 2012.
Barrett from 2012.
Yeah.
That's
What's
fantastic.
up?
I feel like your
Defend
mic's
pop
gonna
punk.
go- Hey, it's fine.
No,
Doesn't
my
matter.
mic's good, man.
Today
Mike's
we
are
are.
for singing, not swinging.
That's true.
That's a reference.
Good job, Burn Blue. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Debatable, the 45 to an hour long show where we debate the definitive top 10 list. Today's topic is top 10 pop punk bands.
Slash emo, slash all that.
You're
Where
adding
does
a bunch
the-
of caveats,
I have a
dude.
lot of questions here.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Is ska a part of this?
Yeah, but ska sucks, so no.
Fucking nice, dude.
Is like fun. Okay, so we'll go through this in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar how this show works, we have a top 10 list that we're going to be making. Each one of these people to my left are going to be arguing to get their picks on that top 10 list. Of course, anyone that ranks in the top 1 through 5 gets a point. Anything from 6 through 10 is just on the list so that we can call it a top 10 list. Because a top 5 list just is not as sexy.
Before
That's
we
how it
get
works.
into this mosh pit of a debate, bros,
Sure.
I gotta put my keys, my wallet, and my phone in my
That's
bag,
safety, yeah,
so I don't lose them. You know?
Hey, if you see somebody get knocked down in the pit, you pick them up, bro.
Yeah.
All right?
And what I bring to every show, Johnny Ace, some pizza. Do you want some pizza?
No, the Ace
No?
is fine, thank you. The
So
Ace had some
gross.
Cadbury mini eggs
Okay.
before he came
Is
on
it
today.
really?
I live.
Oh,
I
oh my
live on
God.
pizza and best friends, man.
Wow, what's amazing is that holder holds not 1 but 2 slices of pizza. Show that to the camera.
efficient, man.
Show that to the camera.
1,
Look at that.
2.
There it is. Wow, that's really cool.
So
I also
it
love that
smells
both of you
terrible.
talk about being in a mosh pit like you ever were in one. But we both know you're way too
No, I
much of a
just sit on
candy
the
ass
sides
to
and
actually have
flirt
done
with
that.
a bunch of chicks, bro.
Hey man, yeah, women or maybe you look at them creepily.
Talked about dark poems and stuff like that.
Today's episode of Debatable is brought to you by Me Undies and Hims, but we will talk about that later.
You okay there? You okay there, Mr. Ace?
Oh God, the
Oh, it's party time, man.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
got it.
dude.
Prepared.
You guys want a Diet Coke?
Prepared.
You want one?
I always
No.
come
Cannonball.
prepared with one. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Cannonball,
take one,
Cannonball.
sure.
Thank you.
Why not?
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's how this show's going to work. Round 1, we pick each one of these contestants picks 5 of their picks, and you're going to argue the shit out of those, and then the other person can jump in whenever you want and just. You don't want it? What do you want?
Just connect.
No, don't. No, that'll.
There's a table
100%
behind here,
fall
bro.
off.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
There we go. All right, let's see. Who wants to go first? You know what, Barrett? Since I like your shirt the most, why don't you go ahead and go
Ty,
first?
bro.
What is your first pick
Wow,
for
really?
top 10 pop punk bands?
My first pick, of course, we gotta start strong here. You know what I'm saying?
I do
Mr.
know what you're
Ace?
saying. I think.
I'm gonna start
I know
with the
strength and agility.
I'm gonna start with the godfathers of pop punk. And of course, I'm talking about Blink 182.
Wow.
They were the pioneers in the mid 90s of bringing pop punk to its popularity, and I'm talking about pop punk in its true form.
Here's what we're going to do from going forward. I
What's up?
apologize for interrupting you, but it's my show, so I don't care.
Okay, cool.
You're going to say the name of the band.
Okay.
And then you're going to sing a few licks of their best, most popular song. How does that sound?
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na.
All right, that's it. That's great. Thank you. For context, right, Kevin?
Yeah,
For context,
sure.
we just needed that.
In their early days, they were self-aware with their goofiness, singing songs about dick jokes and being naked and drunk in public. And
They had a song about I want to fuck a dog in your ass.
that's true. That's true. They did have that song.
That doesn't seem possible. Blink 182, a band I've heard of course. Listened to a lot when I grew up in Malta in the 90s. They were on K-Rock
Yeah.
a lot. Blink 182 going to go in at number 1.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Number 1.
Wow.
I would say their trilogy of albums, Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Good
Let me
masturbation
ask you a
joke.
question. Is this the one that had the nurse with the glove?
Yeah, that's Enema of the State, bro.
I'm going to say one thing right now, Andy.
What's up?
Your name is Andy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't,
I thought it was
I didn't know if
Randy.
it was emo. Sure, never gets laid.
Emo Cortez.
It's going to be real hard to knock that number one position off.
Travis
I just wanted you to
Barker
know that.
survived a plane crash, dude. He's one of the baddest motherfuckers today.
Let me
You
ask
know
you
who
a question.
else?
Did you ever survive a plane crash? The most thing you ever survive is a sugar crash.
Damn, dude, you got him. Let's go,
Fucking nailed
dude.
him. I fucking nailed
Fucking
him.
pop punk for
Hey,
life.
watch
Defend pop punk.
KFAF Wednesdays with Nick and Andy. It's a great
You know
show.
who else survived something really bad? This is going in my top 5 right here. Derek from Sum 41.
Woo!
Survived almost near death
I'm sorry.
alcoholism.
Who? What band?
Stumbled to the party like my name is El Nino. I'm hanging out, janging in the back of El Camino. As a kid, I wasn't scared and no one knew it by name. That guy.
Great. Okay. Right on. This is a good list so far. I know all these bands.
Sum 41 kind of coming in right around that time that Blink was, right? They were coming up. They had some earlier demos that obviously didn't chart, but it was all killer, no filler. Their sort of debut album, not really debut album, but it's like the first one the public knew about. You know, not a bunch of posers back home, you know what I mean? So you got Fat Lip, you got sick-a-ting-ting-tick-a-ting-ting, if I see we're falling with something and stuff. You may not have heard that song, but still, it's a good tune, bro.
I have no
good
idea
tune.
what that is.
Yeah, so Sum 41's going on mine.
All
It's
right,
my pick.
Sum 41 going in at number 2.
Just gonna say they're
fuck.
Canadian, so yeah, they're not as great
Ooh,
as an
Sum
American
41
band.
going in at number 3.
Oh,
Sum 41
whoa.
going in at number 3. I
Come on.
apologize. You can't argue with that, though.
Yeah,
dude.
it's true.
You know?
It's true, bro.
Say it ain't so, man. I will not go.
Okay, so that's Andy right there.
You
Cool.
just pouring a Diet Coke off screen?
Well, I don't have a.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
do your
have a-
job or what's going on?
I don't have a
Why
table.
are you doing us?
Why are you telling
I
him
can't
how to
have
do
a
his
table.
job?
It's not possible.
You want a table?
I mean, it's a little late for that now, don't you think? He's not doing his job right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My lip ring, I think it's infected.
Gross.
That was always
Does
the
this
thing about
look
the lip
infected?
rings.
Hot,
is,
dude.
you always had people. They used to have the lip rings, and then you'd look at it, and there'd be like a little bit of like bacterial buildup with some pus and shit always in there. And I'm like, have fun licking someone else's mouth with that thing.
It's super fun.
Dude,
It's
at parties,
disgusting.
you're just kissing whoever, bro. When you go to shows at the local VFW, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do know. Punk. If there's one thing that punk is notorious for, it's free love. Free love,
dude.
punk.
Free love, dude.
Free love, punk. Andy,
What's
you
up?
just went. What's your next pick?
Oh, I get to go again?
Yeah, it alternates.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
fantastic.
round robin situation.
Oh, got it. Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, yeah, is that, I mean, wouldn't he just go,
Nah, dude, don't worry about it.
Your turn.
Listen.
Are you
when
gonna
I tell
question
you
the
go,
Ace
you
Man?
go- You know what? Whatever your next pick is, go in at number 10. I don't
Oh,
even care
oh,
what it is.
come on.
I don't even care what it is.
all right, here, okay.
it to me. What is
I'm
it?
going to give it to you. You're not going to know the song, but I'm going to give you one of their worst, most recent songs.
'Kay.
It's a band called Fall Out Boy, all right?
Oh.
They, again,
Yeah.
yeah, you know that crappy song.
Oh, God,
It's like
it's a
one of their worst,
crappy
most
song.
recent
I don't
songs.
know if that's
Now, a lot of these bands,
how we
Nick,
define that
a
song.
lot of these bands, we're not putting them in this ranking for their whole discography. It's more of a their first 2 albums are really good sort of thing. That's what
How
we're
much
doing here.
influence they had on the genre
Exactly.
as a whole.
Take
Yeah.
This to Your Grave, Infinity on High, Folly Adieu, From Under the Cork Tree.
Give me one more Fall Out Boy song.
We're going down, down, in a nearly around, and sugar, we're going down, swing. It was in Guitar Hero, you know
No,
that song.
I mean, I saw Guitar Hero.
You
I
know
never
that
played
song.
it because I
Oh,
play real
okay.
guitars. I don't play fake
that?
video games.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Yeah, I play real guitars. I can bust it out. Don't worry.
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember when I asked you to do that, and you were like, "Nah."
Lot of people
That was
ask
so
me
punk
about
rock
that.
when I was
What?
like, "Hey man, why don't you break out your?" And you're like, "Nah, dude."
Nobody asked me, bro. Nobody asked me
Yeah,
anything.
yesterday.
I think several people asked.
What's
you.
amazing is your hair is down today, and it's. Did you notice this, Kevin? Did
Oh,
you notice
yeah.
the hair is slanting
Yeah.
downward?
Not only
Like
that,
he's
he
standing at
keeps-
the top of the hill, looking down, not the opposite.
He keeps whipping it, and I love it.
Well, it keeps
I
getting in
love
my
it.
eyes.
It's fucking doing it for me.
Yeah?
It's doing it for me. Fallout
Fall Out
Boy.
Boy, yeah.
Fallout Boy. We're gonna put Fallout Boy at number 2, actually.
All right,
I lied to you. I
fantastic.
lied to you right
Thank you.
now. Just because I know one of their songs, it's going
Hey,
to number 2.
3 and 2, Eagles 5. That's more than one. Blink-182.
That's true. I mean, or you're 2-1. 2-1 score right
I
now.
did have Blink on my number 1, though. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
You know.
it's fair. It's fair.
Barrett Courtney, what is your next pick?
All right, my next pick. This band came into the fold in the revival of the pop punk scene back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. They were very important for the scene because they took all these cliches of pop punk, like "I love my friends," "I hate this town," "pizza," and they took these cliches and they gave them context and subtext and got deeper of what these things
All
do
the
to
text.
us internally. You know.
In text, out text.
Outtext.
Exactly.
Outhouse.
One of their 2011 albums, Suburbia, I've Given You All and Now I'm Nothing, very influenced by Allen Ginsberg's poem America. I don't think it's not only one of the top 10 pop punk albums of this decade. I think it's one of the top 10 albums in general, outside of pop punk of this decade. Of course, I'm talking about the band that named themselves after a great late 80s, early 90s TV show, The Wonder Years.
Wow.
Man, you're really playing to Johnny Ace's.
Really good. I have no idea who they are though. And you failed to do the one thing I asked you to do, which was to sing a lick from a song that I know.
Here's my rebuttal. Here's my rebuttal.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. Barrett and I come from two different eras. All right.
He's really old.
A lot of the bands that I listened to are sort of the ones that were on the ground breaking scene, starting breaking. You know what I mean? They're the ones who are coming up and doing everything on their own. A lot of Barrett's bands, no offense to them, I think there's a lot of good music there. They're not doing anything new, dude. They're not doing anything new. It's just recycled. It's a lot of that, dude.
That's cool though.
It is cool, right, man?
That was cool what you just did.
Yeah.
Wonder Years going
Let's go
in
number
at
4.
number 4.
All right.
That's what's going to go. We're going to go at
Fantastic.
number 4. Right now, as list stands, Blink-182 is at number 1. Fall Out Boy, number 2. Sum 41, number 3. And The Wonder Years going to Barrett Courtney. It's 2-2 right now going into the second half of the first round. Barrett, what is your next pick? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting a notification. There is today a daily double. If you can, the first person to get to the band that I am thinking in this little mixed nut noggin gets to rearrange the list however they see fit. You get to move one thing on the list.
Okay.
Up or down, up or down.
Just a pop punk band, or
It's
just
a pop punk band that I am thinking of currently. Right
okay.
The rules are so
I'll
ridiculous.
guess.
No. You got to.
It's got to be natural. It's got to be natural. Yeah.
What is your next pick,
Oh
Barrett?
shit.
So my next picks, I don't think is the band that you're thinking of, but this band is called 4 Year Strong. Also part of the kind of late 2000s revival. And I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna tell you, Nick. Johnny Ace. Sorry, I messed up your name. You guys look very similar.
Who's Nick?
I don't know.
Is he cool?
What the hell's this guy doing?
He is pretty cool, man. But anyway, Johnny Ace, they have an entire album where they covered dope 90s songs. Have you ever heard of Semi-Charmed Life?
Yeah.
This is the story of a girl.
Yeah. Are
Think of
these
that
people?
song, but with fucking dope ass like heavy drums
Wait, this
and
is
like
not the
riff
people that made that
guitars.
song?
No, not
Who
that.
made that song?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Before You're Strong, their self-titled album from 2015, the same year that Mad Max Fury Road came out.
Wow, that is a good year.
The intro to that album reminded me of the intro of Mad Max Fury Road because it just starts with like cars revving up and like guitars revving up, and it's the fucking coolest intro to an album, and that album is the fucking coolest.
All right.
Just saying.
You know what? 4 Year Strong. We're gonna put it at number 5.
What?
There you go.
Come on. Are you serious?
Number 5.
Fun fact: 4 Year Strong got signed instead of my band. That's a real fact.
What was your
They
band
made a
called?
right
Ambelina.
choice.
They
Yeah.
made the right choice.
Ambelina?
Yeah. Ambelina,
It's a
yeah.
hard thing to say. Probably could come up with a better name for that.
Yeah.
Like
Easier to say
some
4 Year
stronger,
Strong.
like My Chemical Romance or Fall Out Boy.
You know
That's really
those.
cool.
Whoa, you know those.
Good
It's pretty cool.
Charlotte, things like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Andy, what's your next pick?
Oh, we're still going with the. Oh, okay.
No, we go 10. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I just didn't know how the rules or everything. All right, my next pick. Man, I'm having trouble because I'm trying to play into your interest.
Yeah, look
here.
into my brain. What popular punk bands do you think I'm thinking of?
I'm gonna go with My Chemical Romance.
It's not My Chemical Romance.
Fucking bitch.
Give me a song from My Chemical Romance though. Give me a riff.
I'm not okay.
No.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it, dude.
Why? Why do we like My Chemical Romance?
My Chemical Romance, I think they're just one of those
water
bands that
everywhere.
you look back on, and they're sort of not first two albums, but it's technically second and third album, but nobody really thinks about their first album a whole lot.
It was a good album, though.
Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge is sort of the one that catapulted them. That's the one where you'd be at community college like I was, right? You were super poor, trying to like afford a slice of pizza, and I would see them on MTVU. Remember
Damn, Barrett.
MTVU?
Yeah, dude, I remember that.
MTVU was like its own channel for universities. I would see My
That's where I saw
Chemical
Britney
Romance
Spears
up there. Exactly,
the first
yeah.
time. She's a great pop punk band.
And then after that, they had an album called The Black Parade, which is a concept album. Super cool. They all dressed up like they were in a parade. It was really smart, really ahead of its time. My Chemical Romance, I think they just sort of, when people think of 2000s emo, they think about Gerard Way. Gerard Way, also the writer of that fucking Netflix show, Umbrella Academy.
Really?
Yeah, he created the comics.
Is he related to Gerard Depardieu?
Yeah,
Wow,
cousins.
brothers? Cousins.
Brothers, cousins.
Brother cousins. And both.
Why not?
We both. We can be both. My Chemical Romance. Again, another band that I know.
You do.
And you know, I'll say Love. Gonna go in at number 4. We're gonna put that on.
Whoa! All right.
We're gonna bump some stuff down the list here.
All right.
There it is, right there.
I like that.
Again, no one's gotten the Daily Double yet today. Let's see. I'm gonna spoil it for you. It's a very easy Daily Double.
I think I know it.
All right, Barrett, what's your next pick?
My next pick, of course, is a band very silly, known for doing some crazy covers, Bowling for Soup. Now, their big hit, 1985, was...
Sing it. Give it to me.
Fucking...
If you sing it, you get extra points.
Joey,
get up. Joey, get up.
You
Come
too.
over here.
Fuck outta
Now
here.
you screwed yourself. You have to sit here for the rest of the time.
Get the
and
hell
now
outta here.
Joey has to sing all the songs that you guys said. So Joe, when they say a pop punk band that you know, he's gonna say it. You need to immediately start singing one of their songs. If
It's
not,
104 days till summer vacation.
I never really watched the news.
Who sang Stacy's mom?
Fountains of Wayne.
Fountains of Wayne.
Not really punk, but I think when I think Bowling for Soup, I think they would have sang
what I think
Stacy's
too.
mom.
They did a cover of it.
Got it go. Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Because
these
everybody
bands
thought
are
they did it, so
horrible.
they went into the joke.
These bands are horrible, Nick.
what is bowling for Columbine?
I don't know, dude.
Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup.
Don't even put them on the fucking list, dude.
I'm putting it at number 7. I don't know what Bowling for Soup is.
Exactly.
And again, these are pop punk bands.
yeah.
And pop stands for popular.
Popcorn. Oh,
Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Punk stands for punk rock. You could say pop punk rock if you wanted to, but that's the Ustedes.
It's
of
too
it.
much to say it,
It's
yeah.
too much.
The
of it.
Ustedes, yeah.
Andy,
Yeah.
what's your next pick?
I think my pick is going to be the Daily Double. And it wasn't even on my original list, but I'm just feeding into what I think
You want to win this
Johnny
game?
Ace
You want to be
wants.
a fucking winner?
Yeah.
You say it. Say the band. Say it right now. Don't even say the band. Just sing the song.
Dun, 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 dun. Say it ain't so. Yeah. What's up, big dog?
the name. Give it to me.
Weezer is going to be my next pick.
Weezer, great pick. Not the Daily Double, though.
Fuck.
Not the Daily Double today.
Do we have any hints for the Daily Double?
If it doesn't make this list, you guys are all completely dumb.
I thought you were going to name it.
Weezer
dude.
is fantastic. Fantastic pick. Tell me why. No, don't even worry
You know
about
what?
it.
Can I just say not Weezer? Because I know
No,
what
you
it
can
is.
absolutely say Weezer.
But can I change
Weezer's
it?
going up there.
Can I change it?
I don't know. Weezer's going to be pretty high up on the list.
I got that.
I'm going to tell you one thing. If you don't...
Do you have the time?
I'm not...
to
No,
listen
your
to me whine?
pick was Weezer. Your pick
Don't make him change it.
was Weezer. And Weezer is a solid pick.
Okay.
Probably, I would say, Joe, what do you think of this? Joe, Caucus.
Okay.
Caucus.
Over here on the mic. Over here on the
Caucus.
mic.
I don't like that they're doing a caucus.
I don't know any of the rules.
Neither do I.
There are no rules. Dude. He makes them up.
belong above Blink 182? Because I think it does.
I don't think so.
One Black
But
Below
I
it?
don't really
Number
like
2?
Weezer as much as most people.
Number 2 or number 3?
I was thinking number 4.
Wow.
I respect you.
Okay.
right.
All right. Caucus is over.
Caucus is over.
Caucus concluded.
Weezer going in at number 4.
Oh. Wow.
Andy is dominating the top 5
Look at
list
that
right
top
now.
five, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Blink 182. That goes to Barrett Courtney. Number 2, Fall Out Boy. Number 3, Sum 41. Number 4, Weezer. Number 5, My Chemical Romance. It is 4-1. Barrett's got some making up to do. Barrett, what's your next pick?
My next pick is the most important band that has come out of the Bay Area. And of course, I am talking about
The Golden State Warriors.
No.
Not a band.
The band that originated the punk rock opera kind of album, like you were talking about My Chemical Romance, how they made that popular. They're ahead of their time.
Yeah, right,
the
right.
band that did that before them was Green Day with American Idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
That album, though, technically, like, the one that kind of pushed him over the edge where all the true pop punk fans are like, they're fucking sellouts, bro. They're fucking sellouts now.
You know what else they are?
What's up?
Today's Daily Double.
Yeah,
Today's Daily Double.
What's up, dude?
Today's Daily
I knew it.
Double.
I knew it!
Why would you go with Weezer?
Because you were saying it right there, though.
I do love Weezer.
You sang it with me, dude.
But I did. Guess what? Who are you gonna start singing a Weezer song? You think the Ace is gonna start singing along with you? It's built into my DNA. Great
Especially
songs.
Say It Ain't So.
Great songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
So good.
Good tune.
Ah, man, you were so close.
I was so close.
Barrett, today's Daily Double means you get to steal a pick in the top 5. Which one would you like to steal?
Wait, does that mean he makes it his?
Yeah, he can just take whatever he wants and steal it at the top.
Okay,
I would normally let him move some of his other bands up, but I'm not allowing that today because I don't know what the Wonder Years 4 Strong or Bowl of Soup is. That's dumb. So you can pick any of the ones you want on the top one. I would recommend Fall Out Boy.
Are you placing Green Day first, though?
Oh, I apologize. Yes, Green Day's going at number 1.
Damn, all
Green Day's going
right.
at number
All
1.
right.
I apologize.
All right. The band that I'm going to take is Sum 41. You're
gonna take Sum 41?
I'm going to take Sum 41 because during the time that Avril Lavigne was popular in the mid-2000s, she was considered the queen of pop punk. Do you know who was married to her at that time? The lead singer of Sum 41, Derek Whibley.
Derek, I was going to say Derek Whibley. I was just going to say Derek Whibley.
If she's the queen, who's the king? That was him.
Exactly. Man.
Wow.
Andy, how the mighty have fallen. It was 4-1, and now it is, leading into your last pick, it is 3-2 in the top 5. Anyone's game still. Andy, what's your next pick?
Oh man, this is tough because I want to go for a band that I believe deserves to be there, but instead I might go for a band that Johnny Ace would know, right? Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out. Jimmy Eat World.
Oh.
Just a classic early catalog of songs. It takes my breath away. Na na na. Just a great.
Wait, is
band.
it just takes a time
In the middle,
of the run, anyway, everything will be alright, everything will be alright.
Yeah.
They had that one good album, but what else?
I don't know. I really
You
good album,
think
though.
that's just their only good one? Are you kidding me, dude?
What else?
No.
Jimmy Eat World's catalog, they're thought of like one of the classics.
Fuck, you know what we're
I remember that when they toured
Listen,
with Blink-182 and Green Day, they were booed off stage.
Everyone, I love the fucking
world wasn't
energy.
ready for 'em, dude.
I love the energy of this episode right now. I love these two gentlemen. Okay, let me have the one. I want to pitch you guys on something real quick.
Pitch us.
One more- this is a fucking great episode.
Yeah,
of the
what's up,
show that
dude?
we're doing. Okay?
Yeah, it's always
And
a
I
great
don't know
episode
if
with you.
Ass kissing will 100% make you win this game.
Burn Blue, dude.
For the first person to talk shit about Greg too, honestly, you're getting
Greg
extra
sucks.
points. Greg does fucking suck. I'm gonna pitch you guys on this idea. We're gonna get in the car after this episode, and we're gonna listen to all these bands.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to McDonald's.
Yeah,
How does
dude.
that sound?
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in, dude.
All right. Back to the wide. Okay. Back to the wide. Jimmy Eat World, great band. Don't know if it deserves to be. This top 5 list right here is looking pretty fucking solid. I'm gonna put Jimmy Eat World at number 6.
Damn.
That's right,
Good
right
pick.
there.
Right above
It's a good
my
choice.
Right above My Chemical Romance.
Good choice.
And Kevin, when you're done, there you go, right there. Top 10 list as it stands right now. Green Day, that goes to Barrett. Blink-182 goes to Barrett. Fall Out Boy goes to Andy. Sum 41 goes to Barrett. Weezer goes to Andy Cortez. That's 3-2-2 in the top 5. Rounding out the top 10 for the audio listeners. Number 6, Jimmy Eat World. Number 7, My Chemical Romance. Number 8, Three Doors Down. I was just seeing if you guys paying attention. The Wonder Years, number 8. Number 9, 4 Years Strong. Is it 4 years strong or 4
4
years?
years
4 years strong.
It's crazy that like some of Barrett's bands are in here.
And number
Like,
10,
are you kidding
Bowling
me, dude?
for Soup. That is it for round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, things are going to get really shaken up. But before we do that, we're going to take it down a notch and tell you guys about our sponsors today. The first of which is MeUndies. Listen, you probably spend about 90% of your life in your underwear. So don't you think you owe it to yourself to make sure you're wearing the softest underwear in town? That's right. MeUndies uses the coveted micromodal fabric, which is not 1, not 2, but 3 times softer than cotton. That's why Tim and Greg and Kevin and Andy all wear MeUndies. These undies are so soft they make Bob Ross's voice sound like Gilbert Gottfried. Love that line. Men can now try the new boxer brief with Fly, which is the same great cut as the boxer brief, but now with an added option for guys who prefer to go through the gate versus over the fence. Another great line. Whoever's writing this, you're on the level of the ace, my friend. And that is high praise. MeUndies is also the go-to for the softest loungewear on the planet. Hang out in their super comfortable lounge pants and onesies. Yes, MeUndies makes onesies, and they're incredible. MeUndies has a great offer for the listeners of this amazing show. For the first-time purchasers, when you order MeUndies, you get 15% off and free shipping. That is 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee when you go to MeUndies.com/morning. That's MeUndies.com/morning. Next up, we got Hims. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 66% of men lose their hair by the age of 35. Thing is, when you start to notice hair loss, it's too late. It's easy to keep the hair you have. It's easier to keep the hair you have than replace the hair that you've lost. That's why you should be like Nick and Andy and go to forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical grade solutions to treat hair loss. These are well-known generic equivalents to name brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. These are prescription solutions backed by science. It's moments like this where I think to myself, Johnny, you are crushing this ad. You are crushing this ad. Oh my God.
Burn blue.
No waiting room. Burn blue. No waiting. He's good. I like this one. No waiting rooms. No awkward in-person doctor visits. Save hours by going to forhims.com. Andy and Nick did it. They went online, talked to a doctor, and sent in some photos and got matched with the prescriptions to help fight their thinning hair. Order now, and the listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost you hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/KFMS. That's FORHIMS.com/KFMS. Now, back to the show. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2 is called the Wheel of Fate. Okay, if you want to be a part of this show, if you're watching at home right now in your onesies or you're taking your hair pills, you can go to patreon.com/kindoffunny, back into the bronze tier, and submit some options for the Wheel of Fate, just like Ryan Coleman did and Yosemite, because he put a little exclamation mark there. Those are the 2 people you guys are going to be fighting for. Now, Andy, you are trailing behind, so you get to spin first.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to spin the number that correlates to my little list here. You have to argue this band, and we'll see if we can get on the list. Go for it.
The wheel is being spun.
Spun the wheel, and you have number 8. Let's see what number 8 is. Unfortunately, number 8 is already on our list, so I'm going to punt it to number 10, The Offspring.
The Offspring.
Wow.
Who could, I mean, Nick, all I gotta say is you're looking pretty fly for a white guy right now, dude.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco,
The
seis.
Offspring, one of those bands that you kind of forget is a pop punk band because of how mainstream they were, right? They were so critical in influencing so many of these other bands on the list. Right?
Give it to me, baby!
It's like, what is this band? They're so weird, but I'm digging it. It's like really early on, kind of, I believe before Blink-182. Offspring was out when I was like listening to Korn and Limp Bizkit. That's how early they were. Yeah, exactly, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Should they be on the list?
No,
probably
absolutely
Offspring.
not.
Anyway, Offspring.
You bring up Limp Bizkit, you automatically lose on this
Yeah,
list.
I just feel like Offspring is one of those bands that was doing it before all of these other bands. Bowling for Soup, for example, they were Bowling for Soup before Bowling for Soup was Bowling for Soup.
So they were bowling for chowder.
Sure.
That was a terrible joke. Joey, give me an Offspring song right now.
I don't know that many Offspring songs, if I'm being
You failed
other
me for the
than
last
Pretty
time.
Fly for a White Guy, which Andy already sang. So
Yeah,
it makes
that's
sense
true.
to do
Just give him the same song though.
Caucus.
Caucus, oh boy.
Caucus.
Damn.
Damn, 2 in a row.
Caucus.
I've never seen 2 in
No, I
one
like
show.
What are
Offspring.
other
They're gonna be
Offspring
on this list. I don't know the Wonder Years.
also never seen
4
the
Years
show.
Strong or Bowling for Soup. What do you think?
I think.
You smell like lemon and cinnamon.
Thank you.
There's like another song. by them.
Yeah, the kids are
All right.
alright.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a caucus. And the official ruling of the caucus is that Offspring will go in at number 9.
Number 9,
Wow.
alright.
Bumping Bowling for Soup off the list, sadly.
Fantastic.
Bowling for Soup bumped off the list.
Wow.
Barrett,
So,
give that wheel a spin.
all right. Andy, can you hold these?
I sure can. I
I'm
sure
just-
can.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure can't be
Party
red.
doggy dog?
Oh yeah, everybody. You want one?
I got number 15.
Number 15. Again, we should really ask for more than 10 submissions on this list. It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen, because I am going to tell you. Ooh.
Are we doing another ad read?
No. I'm caucusing again. I'm picking.
damn.
I'm
Oh my
picking this one.
God.
This is from Yosemite. You're fighting for Yosemite's list. Let's see. Number 2 or number 3? Which one do you think?
Oh, you have to. Oh man.
That's tough, right?
For just my personal.
Yeah, your
love,
personal. What do you
it's
want?
Number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barrett Courtney, you are arguing
Scared.
for Taking Back Sunday.
Oh man, Taking Back Sunday. Let me tell you, they had they were in the early stages, kind of around the Blink-182 Green Day era, and they brought the feel and the vibe of pop punk in the early days.
Give me a song.
A song would be
Joey, give me a Taking Back Sunday song.
She said, don't let it go to your head.
Oh
You
yeah.
Sing the microphone.
I don't know that song.
Really?
Either.
I don't think you would know any Taking Back Sunday
I'm trying to
song.
think if there's a
To be
new one.
honest,
I just want to break you down so badly.
I heard everything you say.
Right, exactly.
But I'll tell you, they were in a feud with Brand New for the longest time, and we knew who came out on top on that one. It was Taking Back Sunday because Brand New is gross.
Oh, but their music is so good. But yeah, we had to kick them out.
Pretty gross.
I mean, I guess number 10? What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm equally confused though.
Let's just put it number 10. Because I've heard of
People were
Taking
just-
Back Sunday.
They were just yelling stuff for a while.
I know, they screamed a lot, but that's what punk pop is. It's about angsty, sweaty,
It's
kinda
about your
stinky.
lipstick. It's about your lipstick and his collar, you know?
Yeah.
Don't bother,
Yeah.
Angel. I know exactly what
I thought that
goes
was
on.
gonna go a different way.
All right. Round 3. Now, this is the round where shit really starts getting interesting.
boy.
Okay?
No.
This is the Aces Wild round.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Sound effects?
Guns
Can we get the
blazing.
sound effects?
Fucking gambit, right? Here's how it's gonna go. Normally, this is the trivia round. So what happens is one of the fine people over on patreon.com/kindafunny who's back to the bronze tier can submit questions for the person who is trailing behind right now. Andy, if my math is working right, this is for you. But I've
Your
expanded
math
this
is always
because
good,
people
dude.
have such great questions, right?
Okay.
So here's how it's going to go. I'm going to give you the option to answer this question. If you can't, Barrett's going to get the option to steal.
Okay.
Okay. If you get it right, you get to take back one of the things in the top 5 list.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you get it wrong, Barrett gets a chance to steal. If he steals it, I ask him one more question. Okay. And then if he gets that question right, he can take one more on the top 5. You see what I'm saying?
He can take back Sunday.
So if you don't get this right, because this could royally screw you. It could be
Fuck.
4-1 after this.
I'm scared, dude.
Burn blue. Here's the question from Leo from Seattle.
What's up, Leo?
Asks Jarrett Reddick, lead singer of Bowling for Soup, currently does the voice for what iconic character? Boom, 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 boom.
Like a cartoon character?
I mean, I guess.
I'll pass.
You're gonna pass to Barrett for a chance to steal.
I also do, I have a feeling it's from Phineas and Ferb, but I don't know the character.
What does he look like?
No.
No, it's not Phineas and Ferb. Apparently, it is Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right,
I
ladies
didn't
and
know
gentlemen.
that.
Okay, well, neither of you got that, so we're going to go to the next question from Professor Sadler.
Okay.
Andy, this
What's
goes
up?
to you. Who was the original drummer for the band Blink 182?
That is Mr. Scott Rayner.
Fuck. Scott Rayner.
I knew
is
that one too.
Correct, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, Andy Cortez. Fighting it right back into the lead. Andy, what do you want to
What's
do?
up?
You get a chance to steal one of the top 5 picks here. What do you want?
I mean, I like Blink more than Green Day, but I'll go with Green Day since they're number 1.
Do you want to put Blink above them and steal them? I'll allow that.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's
You
put
wanna do
Blink
that?
above Green Day. Yeah.
So
for
Blink's
sure.
going to go above Green Day and Andy's going to steal it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right. Let me see here.
It's lit. It's lit. All
This is
right.
a hard one. I kind of want to ask this next question to see if either of you know the answer
Ask
to this.
it, dude. Ask
I
it.
want to know.
Ask
Barrett, this comes from Big Tie Guy. What are the names of the 2 bands that Blink 182's band members created following their self-titled album in
easy.
2003? Bonus point if you get to rub your opponent's nose in it. Which band members made up each band?
So Tom DeLonge went on to create Angels and Airwaves, and then Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker went on to create Plus 44.
Wow. You guys are, that was really well done. Did you
They
know the
named
answer
plus
to those?
44 because it's the call sign from London, the UK. Like you put plus 44 before. a
Yeah,
phone
and
number.
they did rehearsals there. Those were
Yeah.
That's
where-
really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But
Since you
before
answered
that,
question-
Boxcar Racer, bro.
Boxcar
Boxcar
Racer.
Racer. That's what's up, right?
Now, here's the thing. Since you answered that question and I had such a great time, Joey, you get to take a look at this list and rearrange it one. You can do whatever you want at this list right now.
Oh, I can
you
do
get one thing.
whatever
You
I
get
want
one
with this
thing to
list.
this.
Can you knock one off and put in?
Joey gets to do it.
Joey can do whatever she wants.
Can you knock off one of the lists and put in Paramore?
Joey, you can actually put someone on this list if you want. I'll put your name by
Exactly,
it.
Joey.
Fuck, man. That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, and you feel like you're a touch under the weather right now. But I feel like you're a performer, and you can just rise to the occasion.
There's
Maybe
so
You
you-
want
many-
me to replace something?
You can do whatever you want. If you like the list, the way the list looks right now, you leave it alone.
Joey, you could
You don't have
put
to touch the list.
the Atari's yellow card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna move.
Coward.
What's it gonna be, Joey?
This is a hard one, Joe. Where are we at?
I think
Right now, you're going to think about that. I'm going to say the list right now for the auto listeners. Number 1, Blink-182. Number 2, Green Day. Fall Out Boys. Number 3, Sum 41. Number 4, number 5, Weezer. Number 6, Jimmy Eat World. Number 7, My Chemical Romance. Number 8, The Wonder Years. Number 9, The Offspring. And number 10, Taking Back Sunday. Joey, what's it going to be? Is it beautiful? Is it perfect? Or do we need a little plastic surgery on this list?
I think this doesn't really change anything, but I think that Taking Back Sunday should be number 7.
Great, Joey. Good job.
Oh, I thought they should be number 8, Joey, but that's still good.
All right.
It doesn't change any of the rankings.
No, it sure doesn't. But you know what? But there's a pride point to this list because there are some people out there that actually care about pop punk bands. Who they are, I have no idea.
I don't like the top 5 aren't my all-time favorites, but you gotta respect the list.
Oh, these are my like I want everybody to be clear.
respect
A lot
the
of the
list.
people, a lot of the bands that I am submitting, and
This is not the best. It's the greatest, which means like
The ones that
bands
have
that people
your
actually had
favorite,
market penetration that
Yes,
you know of.
exactly,
I'm sure there's an
exactly.
obscure band from fucking Milwaukee that
People
you
are
guys are
gonna
like,
be
they're
like-
the best thing. No one's ever heard of them before. But they guess what? They suck.
like should
Guess what,
No
they suck.
Effects probably be on the list? Yes. Should MXPX be on the list? Probably. Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
But Newfound Glory should probably be on the list as well. You know what I mean?
It's crazy that you say that, Andy, because we are entering the 4th and final round
Wow.
here
Yeah,
on Debatable.
wow.
This is the round where you guys get to introduce one pick and argue the shit out of it, and then the other person can rebut it. So Andy, now you're winning actually. Barrett, you're trailing behind. What's your last final pick? Just this is the Hail Mary.
Can I
This is the Hail Mary
steal?
round.
Can I steal, or do I have to bring in a new guy?
I don't. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about the stealing. Okay. No.
Stealing's illegal.
Bring in a new guy.
It's against the law.
Okay. Because the idea of stealing, I don't like the idea.
stole last week and
Yeah.
got a perfect win over me.
Well, again, what did we? That was just a great episode. You
Yeah.
guys should go
It
watch
was
that.
a terrible list. It was one of the worst lists we've made, including Jared's lists.
Oh God, Jared was terrible. Remember those dark years? Barrett, fine. Kevin's right. I'll allow you to steal, but you have to have a compelling argument to steal something in the top 5. It better be great.
Barrett, just sing really
I'm
loud.
I'm stealing back Blink-182,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna say this: Travis Barker, nude leaks. That dude's got a big dick.
Oh
big,
shit! Big old
old
dick.
dick.
Big honker.
God damn it, he got me.
Big honker.
He got me. Andy rebuttal.
I mean, I want Blink-182 back because while I was listening to them, Barrett was in his diapers shitting all over the place. You know
not
what I mean?
true.
Yeah, that was what I love about you guys. You
Know what
guys
I'm
know
saying?
that I love big dicks and hate millennials.
Yeah.
These are the things that you know about me. It's so hard
Yeah.
to pick about this.
Dude, think about.
Exactly, dude.
I feel like he wasn't even full throttle in that picture. And think about what it was.
Baby arm in it.
Yeah.
Just kickstanding that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Andy,
I don't understand what's going on.
you can introduce a new pick or you can try to steal one
I
back.
can introduce.
Wait, did he stole it?
No, I'm not going to decide yet.
Okay, I can introduce a new pick.
Change it back to where it was.
Okay.
There's 2 bands that I'm contemplating going with, right?
Yeah.
But what does the ace want to hear? Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm going to spoil it for you. Probably the most popular of the 2.
All right. So I'm going to introduce a band called Yellow Card,
Oh man.
and they had a song called Ocean Avenue, which is where we are, Nick. It's where we are.
Who?
Dun 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 dun. If I could find you now, things would get better. They had a song about 9/11, dude. The terrorists? You want the terrorists to win or what?
Empty
I don't want
apartment.
terrorists to win.
Empty Apartment, great song. October Nights.
They
This
made
is-
violence
it's-
cool.
Sometimes,
Yes.
ladies and
They
gentlemen.
had a violin player.
Yo, Nick, I just looked it up. That's a big old dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been hosting shows for 74 years. I'm probably the best host this channel's ever seen.
How old are you?
Probably will ever have.
It's rude to ask someone's age.
Timeless.
Timeless,
First
huh?
off, immortal. I'm like Keanu Reeves.
You're
I'm
like
the guy in the painting.
You're like Jeff Goldblum in Ragnarok.
Just period.
Yeah.
Just Jeff Goldblum, period.
I got it.
There have been a lot of times in my life as a professional host and Knight of the Old Republic and tennis player where I've had hard decisions. Okay. This, however, is not one of those. We're going to give Blink-182 back to Barrett Courtney. He made the compelling argument. And the list, as it stands right now, and our new winner for the top 10 greatest punk pop bands is Barrett Courtney. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Round of applause. Here's the
I did
list.
what I was born to do. I defended pop punk, boys.
Number 1, Blink-182, that goes to Barrett. Number 2, Green Day
Some
goes to
bullshit
Barrett. Number
list.
3, Fall Out Boy goes to Andy. And number 4, Sum 41 goes to Barrett Courtney. Rounding out number 5, Weezer goes to Andy. And that is 3-2. Barrett is our winner. Barrett is the best. Barrett, you can lord this over Andy for the rest of your life now. You've won. It's not quite as a definitive win as when Greg just trounced Kevin last week.
You just did a terrible job.
Head above water,
Housed him.
boys.
Terrible job.
Just like, why did Kevin even show up?
Hey man, GG's, dude.
GG's,
bro.
GG's. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, where did it all
Always
go
respectful
wrong?
in the pit.
Take a look at this list. Let us know what we got right. Let us know what your top 10 list is there. I think the top 5 is pretty solid, but, you know, I don't know anything about pop, punk bands, or music for that matter. Let us know in the comments below.
They're gonna be
Thumbs
so
up this
mad at
video.
us.
Hit that bell. No, they won't. They'll love it because everyone loves
Good Charlotte should have been in there.
How did you not
Shout out
do
to the
Good
starting
Charlotte?
line.
The starting line, All Time Low, Panic at the Disco, Midtown,
don't know if
Saves the
Panic's worth being
Day,
up there.
Simple Plan.
Here are some of the ones that they had on the list. Well, No Effects, you brought that up.
Yeah,
What's
sure did.
MXPX? I don't know what that is.
MXPX was another band like No Effects.
Starting line, Newfound Glory.
Yeah, we're still going with the
Yeah,
show.
we're just having fun, Kevin.
Shout out to A Day to Remember, the story so far, set your
Dear
goals,
All right.
real friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love you very, very much.
rest of my
Remember to
takes.
subscribe to this channel and follow me at John L. A. Esquire on Twitter. Follow Barrett at Bad Boy Baby Brown. What is your?
Sad Boy Barrett.
Sad Boy Barrett and at Maximum Cortez. Joey, thank you.
Smashing, dude.
Special guest Joey. Appreciate you very much. This is like the most delicate smosh I've ever been to. It kind of feels like a kid just kind of tapping your leg.
It's so funny that Andy
tapping
like,
your
is
leg.
very much being careful to not touch you too much.
Yeah, I'm scared.
beautiful.
I just don't want to get you mad.
It's beautiful. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, keep on debating. Debating.